Stories.
A devil in the well. Everyone has heard of persons being possessed by the devil, but our regional folklore goes further. It has kept alive rumors of things and animals in which the spirits resided. Close to the little town of Blue Town, I was shown a well that, for many years, was considered haunted by Satan. There were lots of stories repeated in the region about that well. According to the ranch people, blue lights could be seen at night dancing all around. Rumors had it that many strangers who had stopped there for the night had vanished completely. Their bodies, which were probably laying at the bottom, were never recovered. Roberto Ruiz repeated all around that his hair had turned white in a single night when he was only 25. For him, what they said about that well was the living truth. He had camped by the well at night. Around midnight, he heard noises like that of an earthquake. The well, the trees, the ground shook violently. Long flames erupted from the well. A smell of sulfur filled the air. Roberto said he saw the head of the devil come out of the well, the most horrible sight of his life. He ran and ran until completely exhausted. When his friends picked him up later, they could not recognize him. His hair was white. His face was that of an octogenarian. It's easy to understand that with such a reputation, the well was not a popular place. People went out of their way in order to avoid being close to it. A traveler on his way to Mexico passed by. As it was soon going to be dark, he decided to spend the night by the well. As both he and his horse were thirsty, he looked inside the well to see if there was any water. He leaned over too much, lost his grip, and slipped into the well. Lucky for him, there was water, and except for a cold water bath, he was not hurt. He shouted, asking for help, but nobody heard him. The difficulty was in climbing back up. Digging his nails in between the bricks, he started to make his way up. It was laborious, inch by inch. During that time, Ramon, a ranch hand who was looking for a lost cow, saw the animal close to the well. Hesitantly and with great reluctance, he got closer. His head was filled with all the tales he had heard about that place. As he got close enough, he heard noises coming out of the well. He thought he was going to die of fright. A head suddenly protruded. It was, of course, the stranger who had finally made it to the top. Ramon only saw the face of a horrible devil. Finding an extraordinary courage, he grabbed a big mesquite branch and hit the man on the head, shouting, "You're not going to make an old man out of me." People who were working in the neighboring field heard Pancho and saw him brandishing a stick in the air. They rushed to his rescue. He told them to gather as many rocks as they could. This was their one chance to bury the devil forever. At that moment, a voice came out of the well. "Help! Help! I'm drowning!" One of the men said, "That doesn't sound like the devil to me. Look, there's a horse tied up to the fence over there. The devil does not ride on horseback. I'm going to look inside the well." He saw the man struggling in the water. They lowered a rope below and helped the stranger up. Wet to the bones, exhausted, coughing water, and bleeding from a deep cut on the top of his head, he was laying motionless on the ground. One of the women could not help saying sympathetically, "Poor devil." The man had enough strength left to look up at the lady and whisper, "Please, lady, I don't want to hear that word ever again."